Morning, guys. So today is Thursday the 19th, 18th, I think. I should know. 19th. So I started a weekly vlog for this week and then never finished it because my battery died on my camera and I had to get a new one and just, all the things. And so I was just going to let it go and start over next week when I was going to have a little bit more to actually vlog because we're going to be going to Arizona, hopefully, depending on what happens here in Nevada and in Arizona as far as like shutdowns go. But we're supposed to go to Arizona to see my family and my parents for Thanksgiving. So I was going to wait and vlog then so that there would be a little bit more excitement going on than just the normal everyday stuff. But then I decided to maybe try and vlog today instead because today's a special day, an important day. I've been wanting to make a BTS related video for a little while now. I didn't know how well I'd be able to like articulate like what I want to say, or what there is to say. It's hard to get the message across or make people understand. Like if you're not ARMY, if you're not a fan of BTS, if you haven't had like what we call like your moment of clarity. Like if that hasn't happened for you, then you're gonna think I'm crazy, probably. But 2020's been a crap year. So many things have happened. Not even just all over the world, and obviously all the millions of people who have died from this. But just even personally, it's been a crap year. I live in Vegas, which is a huge, a city that's reliant on tourism and, travel and, the hospitality industry and the restaurant industry and just basically all the things that have had to stop this year are what Vegas relies on. And so our economy has just been horrible. So many people have lost their jobs and so many people are on unemployment. And the unemployment in the state is crap, and so that's affecting people, and it's just been obviously a crazy year. Literally every person within my nuclear family, my parents, my brothers, my sister, literally every single person was laid off from their job. Literally the only person in my family who lives here in Vegas who has not lost their job has been my husband. Thank God. Literally everybody else has lost their jobs. Because of it, my parents ended up having, taking the opportunity to move to Phoenix, so they now live in Arizona, and, it's just completely changed our lives. And for the most part, I tend to be a pretty glass half full type person. I'm pretty positive for the most part. I do have anxiety issues, so I tend to when my anxiety hits me, it hits me hard. I tend to be mostly positive, and I can kind of see the good in most situations. But then once the anxiety hits me, then it hits me, and then everything's the end of the world. And I'm lucky that I've gotten through this year relatively easily. I haven't had too horrible of anxiety issues. I know there's so many people out there who have had it so much worse than I have, and we're constantly struggling with just anxiety and the fear of the unknown and the fear of what's going to happen. And I was incredibly lucky that I was able to get a job relatively quickly. I was only job hunting for 2 months, less than 2 months. So I was very lucky. I know that is because of BTS. I had heard of BTS before. I'd been hearing about them for like a year prior to me actually like sitting down and listening to them. And you know, if you're watching this, more than likely you've probably come to my channel through Instagram. So many people on Instagram were talking about them, and on YouTube, and I just, people kept talking about K-pop, and I just kind of kept putting it off, and like many people, I didn't get it, and I wasn't. It just wasn't something that I thought that I would ever be into or want to listen to, or that would. I certainly never imagined that it would have the impact on my life that it has. And in February 21st, so either right before the shutdown or right after, it might have been like the week of the shutdown, I watched a reaction video on a YouTube channel on Mel to the Ennies, or well, actually it's her BTS channel, so it's J to the Imin, and I'll tag both of her channels below. Did a reaction video on one of their music videos, and I don't know what it was about that video in particular that had me clicking on it and deciding to watch it. I used to watch Melanie's Bookstagram channel all the time, and so when she started her BTS channel, I think I just subscribed to it like on a whim because it was her and I love her videos, and so when that notification popped up that I don't remember if she was actually live or if, I don't think she was live, I think she had just posted that video of her reaction, and for whatever reason I decided to watch it, and I was just instantly hooked. She started off the video just kind of like what I'm doing now, just talking about BTS and her a little bit of like her journey with them, and just how thankful she was, and just all these different things that she was talking about then are kind of what I'm going to talk about now. They were having a comeback, and their new album had either just come out or was just about to come out. I think it had already come out, and so the new music videos were coming out, and she was talking about how blessed she is, or was, and how happy they've made her, and how she was going to get emotional and all these things, and I remember her, like, you could just tell that it meant a lot to her, and her emotions in that video, I think, are kind of what caught my attention first. And then the video started, and the music video started, and it just immediately blew me away. Their choreography. I used to dance back in middle school and high school. I haven't done it in years, but it's something that I've always loved. And so I had no idea that like a K-pop group would have dancers like that. They are amazing dancers, and they have some of the best choreography that I've ever seen. And so that just immediately grabbed my attention. And if you've seen that music video, then you know that like the main focus of that music video is the choreography. And so that just immediately blew me away. And then the song was instantly stuck in my head, and I didn't realize that some of their lyrics would be in English, and I didn't know that they would be as good looking as they are, and just all these different things hit me. And I remember that day I literally watched that music video. I watched her reaction, and a lot of the things that she was saying I didn't understand, because it's like, I joke now that like ARMY, we that just really resonated with me. I've always been a very like emotional person, and I was hoping that she wasn't gonna cry in the actual video, because I'm the kind of person who cannot see somebody else cry. Anytime anybody gets that emotional to the point of tears, it makes me emotional, and I get to the point of tears, even if I don't know why they're crying. I don't know why I'm crying. Just I'm crying because I'm crying, and so then I've been like that my whole life, and so her being emotional was making me emotional, and I didn't even know I was being emotional, and so that day I watched her video, and then I watched the actual music video by itself, and then I ended up watching it like, I probably watched it 10 times in the one day, and I remember I knew that I had heard of them before. I had like been thinking in the back of my mind like, oh, maybe I should check this out for months, and I just never did it. And so I remember telling my husband like, oh, it finally happened. They finally like got me. They've got a fan now. And unbeknownst to us, that here we are, 8-9 months later, and I'm still talking about them, and they've completely changed my life. So I immediately just started looking up any videos I could, and I started listening to all their other songs. At this point, they've been, as of June of this year, they've been together, like after they like debuted, for 7 years, and then they trained for 2 or 3 years before that. So they've been together for like a total of like 10 years, but out in the public for like 7 years. So there's a ton of content and songs and music videos and performances, and just they do so much, and there's so much to catch up on. 9 months later, and I still haven't even scratched the surface. Every day I'll see a new clip or post or picture or video or something that I've never seen before. So I just immediately just dived right in and started watching all these videos. And I remember my coworker at the time when I was working at the casino, I had my own office, so I could like play music in my office, or I had 2 screens, so a lot of times I would have like YouTube up on one screen and then I'd be working on the other. And I remember calling my coworker in my office and being like, you have to watch this video, and I played her that same like choreography video, and I'm freaking out like, isn't this so cool, choreography's so good, blah blah. And she was looking at me like I was crazy, because I was so like excited and like hyped up. And that was it. Like after that, every day I was playing their music and watching videos, and the more I watched, the more I just like fell in love with them. Especially watching the different like, it was like the compilation videos that really did it for me. And watching like interviews, and when they've been on different like talk shows and stuff, that was really what did it for me. I mean, the music videos and the performances are great, and I still watch those. The fact that they were talented was immediately obvious. They're ridiculously talented, and but watching the compilation videos and the interviews and all those things, those are what like pulled like at my heartstrings and just made me fall in love with them, because you get to know each of them individually and their individual personalities, and mainly you get to see their love that they have for their fan base, for their army, and it's a mutual love. And I think that's probably so weird hearing it like from the outside in, because I know it was for me. And again, it's hard to understand or articulate. I don't know any other artist or musician, or band or whatever that has ever that has just ever made me feel these emotions emotions or felt this much of a connection or this drawn to them. I mean, like for example, Justin Timberlake. I was a huge NSYNC fan growing up. I had their posters all over my room and all the things, and went to their concerts. And the same thing with like Backstreet Boys. I loved them, but specifically with NSYNC, I listened to NSYNC for the whole time they were together. Heartbroken when they broke up, all the things. And then when Justin Timberlake went into his solo career, I'm still a huge fan of his. I've loved Justin Timberlake for like half my life, but he's never elicited the emotional reaction or the connection that BTS has. It's just not the same, and there's no group or artist that I can think of that puts out as much content as they do. I just don't think that's a thing here in the US. It's not just about the music and the concerts with the hundreds of thousands of people. They have a YouTube channel, and they have been vlogging like different things throughout their journey for more than 7 years, and all of those videos are still up on YouTube, and I go back and watch them regularly, and you can just see the journey they've been on and how hard they've worked and how much they've grown and how they've matured, and just watch their talent even grow. Their dancing ability from when they started to now is like just a huge change and improved dramatically. I mean, obviously some of them were dancers before, but just getting to see the progression of them, watching them grow, is one of my favorite things. And seeing the obstacles they've overcome and how hard they've worked and everything that they've been through, and for them to have kind of like captured that all of these years, and being able to watch it like in chronological order as it happens, and seeing all these different things. And then they also have like Run BTS, which is like, I don't know if it's like considered like a variety show. I've heard them say that before, but it's like it's hard to explain. And so the more I found out about them, the more I just fell in love with them. Their lyrics, they talk about mental health, and their lyrics just invoke so much like emotion. And yes, their lyrics are in Korean. The majority of them are in Korean, so a lot of times you do have to go back and look up the lyrics. And but I love that. I actually I was just having this conversation the other day. There's so many songs that I listen to every single day that I still haven't looked at the lyrics for, so I have no idea what they're actually saying. That's one of my favorite things, is to have a song that I feel like I know so well, and that I've been listening to for 9 months now, just every day for 9 months, and then go look up the lyrics and then see how just how beautiful they are, and just all the different topics and themes that they'll talk about that are like honest and relatable, and just like down to earth. And so much music nowadays is about sex and money and women, and just like so much of it is like surface and like superficial like crap. And in their lyrics they talk about real like everyday things, and for the most part their lyrics are just honest and like raw, and really let you see them and their personalities and their heart and the things they've been through. So I don't want to go too much into it, because again it's hard to understand if you're on the outside of it, if it hasn't happened to you. But when I watched that video, I had no idea that it was gonna change everything, and that I would find this group of young men that would make me feel like they had filled this hole that I didn't know was there, and like I had been missing something this whole time and I didn't even know it. And just over the last 9 months, their lyrics and their music have gotten me through so many things, and not even just their music, but that they themselves. In March, sometime in March, I've made so many friends because of them. There's obviously like groups on Facebook and so many BTS like related or themed or whatever, BTS centered like Instagram pages and so many things. And so sorry guys, I've been talking so long already that my memory card is full, which I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was going to be just a video of me rambling pretty much. So many things have happened in 2020 since I became ARMY, and like I said, there's so many Facebook groups, and I've made so many friends, and just people who feel the same way I do, and who just immediately knew that these boys had changed their life. And back in March, I don't even remember how we started talking, honestly. I think back in March, through Instagram, I met this woman who lives in New Mexico, and I want to say we started talking about run episodes, I think. I remember she commented on a picture saying that we have the same wedding ring, and I remember that being like one of the first conversations we had, but I don't remember if that was before or after we had already been talking about Run BTS. And we were talking like how we were both watching it and trying to catch up, and she was newly ARMY also, and I think we said something like, oh well, we'll try to watch them like at the same time so we can like discuss them or something, which I don't think that ever actually happened. But we started talking then in March, and it's now November, and we haven't stopped talking since. We talk every day. We've been talking every day since, and we have some of the craziest conversations that I will not repeat. But it was quickly evident that we were meant to be friends, and that we are very much alike and have a lot in common. And there's have been so many times over the last several months that one of us will say something, and like right at the same time as, like, we'll say the same thing. Like we're always like on the same wavelength, and it's funny that it happens pretty regularly. But again, before, and I'm sure I think these, and like, I won't go into like religious, stuff. That's a whole other topic. But I'm a religious person, and my faith is a good part of my life. But I'm sure a lot of these things that I think, God is up there like laughing at me, thinking like, oh, you wait and see, because I remember people, like a lot of people in the like ARMY community would say, oh, I met my best friends, through Instagram or through the Facebook group or whatever, and now we're best friends, and we talk every day, and we talk on the phone, and we've been, to visit each other, and we've gone on vacation together, or whatever, we've gone to concerts together, whatever the case is. And I was always not like completely skeptical, but also kind of like how could somebody that you haven't actually met be like your best friend? Yeah, that's what happened. We talk every day. We've sent each other birthday presents and like letters, and we're constantly trading pictures and memes, and some of our conversations are really stupid and funny, and some of them are in-depth and serious, and you know, that's something that we've talked about, that it's been a long time since I've had a friend that I felt like I could talk to about anything, and didn't feel like anything was like crossing the line or too much, or I was gonna think I was like weird. That's like one of my things with like my anxiety, and just my like nature as like a people pleaser. Like I always think, oh, I'm gonna say this and they're gonna think I'm crazy, or they're gonna think I'm weird, or you know, I'm gonna push them away and they're gonna want nothing to do with me. And so a lot of the things that I do and say are pushed like through that filter of like, is this gonna be too far? And that's not something that I have to worry about. And we've both been kind of upfront and honest about our like anxiety and our different, you know, things and quirks and whatever. But that's our friendship is probably the best thing that has come out of 2020, and that happened because of BTS. That's what we initially like bonded over, and so I'll forever be thankful to them for that. But anyways, so the point of all of this is that today, Thursday the 19th, is officially a new comeback day, and what that means is that BTS's new album is dropping today in Korea, in South Korea at midnight. So for me, it's 9 p.m. I think here, and the album will go live on Spotify and all the music streaming channels, and they will go live, and they're the first. I say first, I don't know if there's going to be multiple music videos or if it'll just be the one, but a music video will go live tonight, and hopefully we'll break some records. The last music video that they dropped for their first all-English song, Dynamite, was back in August, I think, and broke records for the most views in day, maybe it was that night, I'm not sure, but so I didn't get to experience like the build up to it, and the like teasers and the hints and the like the excitement of the build up. So this is technically my first like official comeback where I've been part of the whole build up and the teasers and the hints that they've dropped, and all the things. So, and this is Ray's first comeback also, so we're getting to experience it together. So I thought that I would document the day and I figured if there was going to be a day that I was going to ramble on and have half of you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, it might as well be today. So the video, or the album won't actually come out for me until 9 o'clock tonight, so I will try to record that then. And honestly, I'm surprised I've made it through all this without crying, because usually I get pretty emotional. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm excited. We've gotten a couple of teaser videos. The music It's going to be really emotional, and it's about, you know, this year and COVID and everything that everybody's been going through, and just kind of moving on and how we can move on from this. And I'll know more once I actually hear the song and can look up the lyrics. So I'll tell you guys about that then. But I know it's gonna be really emotional. They've like single-handedly saved 2020 for me and for Ray and a lot of people, and they have turned what would have otherwise been, or what has been, a horrible year into I guess less horrible. I don't know. They've just made it a lot better than what it could have been. And I'm grateful for them every day. And I have just I've never felt so understood or seen or just made to feel so like loved and valuable and cherished. And yeah, so I gotta get into work. It's 7:46 now, and I start at 8, and I want to get some coffee and stuff. So yeah, like I said, I knew this was gonna be a rambling video, but I figured today would be the best day to do it and to celebrate. So I will check in with you guys later after work. Hey guys, so it is 5 o'clock now. I just got out of work. I'm in my car, and the people over here are probably looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. We are 4 hours away from the release of the album. I'm super freaking excited. Been like hyped up all day, so I am ready to get home, have some dinner, and get ready to watch the countdown and stuff on YouTube. So I will check in back with you guys when it's time for that. Hey guys, so I just got home. And the excitement is starting already. I got stuck in traffic, so I was later than I usually am, and then I kind of rushed to get dinner ready and stuff. And I want to get my laundry and stuff put away and all the things done so that I can sit down and enjoy the moment and watch everything that's going on. So now it looks like they just did a conference with like the media and stuff in Korea. So that was on YouTube. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but it's still up, so I'm going to watch that. And then the countdown has already started. So here it is. 2 hours and 11 minutes. I'm super excited. This is my first official comeback, like I said earlier, and I'm gonna try and like record my reactions, listen to the songs the first time. I've never done like a reaction video like this before, so if it's horrible, I probably won't post it. I'll cut that part out. If this video goes up at all, because like I said, once I edit it, if I'm like just a rambling mess, then I may not just post this at all. But if it's up, if you're seeing this, then that means that I decided to post it. But yeah, we have 2 hours now, and I'm super lucky. You know, I got stuck in traffic, and like I said, I did all these things done, but Ray was sending me updates and pictures and stuff. She's the best. So I'm super excited to have like the anticipation build through this countdown the next couple of hours and get to experience this with her and some other friends on Instagram that are all watching also. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I'm really excited. So I will check back in with you guys closer to the time, or if anything else happens in between. Knowing the guys, they may be posting on Weverse, which is their app. So we'll see if we see any posts on there. But yeah, if anything else happens, I'll check back in then. Okay, so I'm back already. I wanted to show you guys. So there's a thing in the like K-pop world where you have what's called a bias, and your bias is basically your favorite member or members, sometimes it's multiple, of the group, and it's just kind of one that you feel the most connection with, or you know, that you maybe it's, you know, physical thing, maybe you find them the most attractive, or you know, but usually it's obviously, you know, a combination of both. For me, my bias is this beautiful man, right here. These are the pictures that Ray was sending me when I was eating dinner, because I couldn't get on yet to see the press conference. He is literally the most beautiful man that I've ever seen, and he's so sweet and just has a heart of gold and is so humble and down to earth and has the voice of a freaking angel and is so talented. And if I kept going, I'd still be talking about him 2 hours from now. But yeah, thought I would show you guys a picture here. And oh no, it's not okay. I actually got earrings. They're pretty similar to this to match him. I ordered them off Etsy. The ones I have are actually a feather, so I thought he was wearing them, and I was probably about to start crying. But no, those are not them. But yeah, he is perfect and beautiful, and I love him. And like I said, I could gush about him for hours, and I have. So yeah, I will check back with you guys later. Love of my life. They're so cute, I can't. Yes, so it is about 8:40 now, and the countdown has started. They're doing this super cute video. Got my boys there. Oh, just in time. There's Love of My Life. Pretty in pink. He looks so cute. The bestie over there on the phone. Gonna make myself some nice hot iced, a nice hot chai to drink while I watch this countdown. Oh, he looks so good. He's so beautiful. Of course, he's in long sleeves. Yeah. Gotta hide those tattoos. I'm gonna start a petition. Free the tattoos. He's letting his hair grow. It looks so good. So we're about 20 minutes away from the album drop right now. And they're doing this super cute thing where they interview each other. So like I said, this whole album is completely like produced by them. And so they've done all of the promotion and like marketing stuff for it too. So this is part of what they did. JK right here, he directed the whole music video, which is a huge accomplishment for him. He's been saying that he wanted to direct a music video for years, and he finally did it. And I'm so proud of him. Oh, he's so cute.
남준 씨와 인터뷰를 마치고 이제 저희 카메라를 받아서 이제 저는 진영한테 한번.
I love his hair.
자, 지금 앞에 진 씨가 계신데요. 자, 아미에게 인사 한마디 부탁드리겠습니다. 처음 보시는 분들도 계실 테니까. 안녕하세요. 하이. 제 이름은 진이고요. 삼정이죠. 잘생겼죠. 잘생김이 상당합니다. 진 씨, 제가 질문 3가지 드릴 거예요.
So yeah guys, I'm gonna watch this and make myself some chai, and I will check back in 19 minutes when the album officially drops. Okay guys, it's time. It is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. the countdown is on for the music video, and the album should be out. Let's go over to Spotify. Countdown still at 42 seconds, so I don't know if that'll be the difference. It looks like maybe my kitchen clock is a little bit ahead. Just watching their interviews of each other and them talking and reading letters from ARMY has already been emotional and so beautiful, and I can't wait to listen to these new songs. Here we go. Of course. Is the music video starting right now? Okay, I totally thought it was just gonna be the album. I didn't realize the music video was gonna be out. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. It's so like relaxed and chill compared to everything we got on the last album. That's their actual dorm where they stayed when they first debuted. Like I said it before, JK actually directed this. Oh my god, they're so cute. The intense sleepover. Oh, that reminds me of his Winter Bear video. The same kind of thing of him like in a car. All them sleeping in the background. Jimmy. Oh. Well, if we thought I was gonna get through this without crying, that wasn't gonna happen. Oh, I love that. so beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna have to obviously watch it again and actually read the lyrics and really listen to it, but I know I wasn't gonna get through that without crying. It was beautiful. I love the ending with them on stage with the empty sheets behind them and the army bombs. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again, and pretty sure the album has dropped now. I don't know why I thought the album was gonna drop now and then the music video was coming later. I don't know what I thought, but it's perfect. I can't wait to listen to the rest of the album. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow on my way to work, and then I can talk to you guys about it then. But yeah, that was BTS's Life Goes On, their new music video. And it's perfect and beautiful, and I will definitely watch it again, and I will talk to you guys later.